Hey people, injured here, 53, Graesark Undercity blue team. Dark Ace with a Plague Champion starts off in ranged combat with a damage of a Time Bolter, can get melee weapons, some decent utility and support, can build turrets and repair, but is very slow. Alongside here, Mitch the Ninja with a Commando knob, infiltrating hero that shoots you, stabs you and blows you up. Orky style, begins ranged combat with a twin link shooter. And rounded off this blue team is DanielGrushin with a Lord Commissar. Strong offense and support, fights in melee combat, begins with a refractor shield. Red team, triple Warp Spider Exarch. First up here is Fedaykin. We also have wroomvroomshroom with some same Han elite scheme, and Z Captain, also same Han. These guys are teleporting heroes that start off in ranged combat, great for capping and harassing with some powerful control abilities, and having three of them gonna be nasty. It's a relatively large map too, so maybe the Eldar can use some of their mobility, especially later in the game. This was the last map I made for this game. A lot of fun it was to make too. I love the urban tile set for this game. Banshee's getting stuck in early on to some sluggers, but they're taking a hell of a lot of damage from all the Daka, especially this fella, the Kommando, with his 35 DPS or whatever it is, with that starter weapon, which is a hell of a lot. Look at that, tearing through those Dire Avengers there with the help of the shooters. Meanwhile, we have some Guardsmen who just got executed by the Lord Commissar, taking a lot of damage on this fella now. Triple Dire Avengers will pour out some piercing DPS early on. I assume they're going to beat double shooter boys. Here we have some CSM from Dark Ace, double heretics, both of them forced to retreat. Maybe they ate a grenade. Nope, no grenades up. Warp Spider of Fedaykin is also off the field right now. CSM forcing close combat on these guys, tearing them up. And you see that green stink from the Plague Champion's damage of a Time Bolter is going to cap this VP. And maybe take that. Oh, he's already got the VP, dumbass. And is now noding that power. Good start for the blue team. Eldar can trade toe-to-toe a little bit better early on with shields and shurikens and stuff. And grenades, of course. But that does become harder later on. But they can use mobility pretty well on this map. Can get around it, use their webway gates. Falcons. Double rangers for Fedaykin, a single ranger for Vroom. Kicking off now towards the Western natural VP of the Red Eldar team. Stun bomb goes in. A flank here by some guardsmen. Banshee's looking for a way to get close to the Orks. Those guys ate a nasty grenade and wiped out over there. Nicely done by Z Captain, I believe. 497 to 427 on the VPs. Commando knob goes down. Looks like he's got his assassin's knife. Banshee's doing a really good job there, coming in from an angle, drawing a bunch of Orky fire and allowing a bunch of damage to get on them. Meanwhile, Northeast VP, Plague Champion levels to 2. Not worried about standing in cover right now. CSM closing for melee again. Fedaykin could not make the Rangers work there. We do have grenade launchers. And more grenade launchers. Here are the Rangers of Vroom, capping that central wreck point. What is this? Power bashing by Dire Avengers. This is that blue team had a rough time at the bottom there, as we saw. Now coming back out. Finding a Warp Spider to shoot. He did take the wreck point there. The Warp Spiders, yeah, could have a massive influence later on, capping the natural VP over here. We just saw this fella do it. He's got the heavy gauge death spinner, has Z Captain. Should be able to revive the Commando up there, I think. Eventually, anyway. 483, 409. Rangers getting the damage, Modular. Oh, crack shots on the Warp Spider Exarch himself. That increases range and range damage. One of the global abilities of the Warp Spider. Pretty nice, too. There's that kinetic pulse. I don't think he's got the energy to teleport away there. Happy to engage the sluggers in melee with some ranger support and deals with them. Nicely judged fight there by Vroom. Meanwhile, northeast, all kicking off. We have a heavy bolter turrets, which the Banshees have quite easily been able to flank around and get on the back of and take out. It is going to fall. Nicely done by Vroom supporting the top here. 2-1 cap now for the blue team though. Red team need to take this northeast. Fedaykin should have been tying up those heretics, I think, but it gets rid of them anyway. Only the aspiring champion left. Those rangers getting shots in. 3 of them now for Fedaykin. That's painful. Now they're trying to... Oh, look at this. Dark Ace choosing now to purchase all generators at the top. It is easily going to be stolen, I think. Might be a big mistake by Dark Ace. Unless they can push off the Eldar at the top. Lord Commissar getting stuck into rangers. Now looking for that warp spider. What's he got going on? Aura of Discipline and his power sword. Decent weapon. Lead by example is very useful. Some disruption and speed bonus and all that good stuff. They are taking the VP and the power. Could have maybe got onto this power here. Although that might have been an overextension. Webway is up there. Rangers doing what they can, but dropping 2 models in quick succession to the Dakar and to the grenade launchers. Not sure if Eldar will be able to face this down. That's a lot of range damage coming in. And not a lot of cover. They didn't really get these shields up, did they? They got 1. Warp Spider does take the power, but I don't think they're going to be able to hold it here. Banshee's getting in, setting it up with the kinetic pulse. But Banshees aren't going to fall, I think. If they get focused down here, they're going to go down. Nope. They live. The Banshees got away. Looks like the red team are still going to be overrun. Warp Spider gets the hell out of there. They also spotted the webway thanks to the aspiring champion. And indeed the shooter boy Nob, who can spot hidden things. Crack shots again put on the Warp Spider himself. And I haven't seen that very often. Especially when the Warp Spider doesn't have any upgrades. You usually see it put on a ranged squad instead. Death Dread on the way for Mitch. Chimera for Daniel. Seems like a strong map for transports, I think. We should see a Falcon from at least one of the Eldar players. I'd say get one each. Seems pretty strong. Banshees are level 2. Done really well with them, actually, Vroom. 444, 363. Blue team noding the power now. And, of course, have that VP. They did not take out the shield over there. They can, of course, use it themselves, but it's kind of facing the wrong way for that. Here's the Chimera. Transport vehicle for Imperial Guard. Allows your allies to reinforce off it. And, of course, transport inside it. That's a good grenade there by Z Captain. Chimera's got some guardsmen piled in, I think. Yes. One of them. And these guys are, I believe... No. I thought I saw a Commissar squad leader. It was actually just the Lord Commissar. They're still on 9 models, those guys. Kommando has got his Mega Boom kits. More Orky explosions. Why not? Here's that Death Dread. No upgrade yet for that guy. Can get burners and bits for more hit points. And some burners. As you may expect. The bits give him the hit points. Are they going to get on this power? So they are. Banshee's going for it. Plague Champion went down. Chased away, I suppose. They're going to get at least a couple of gens here, I think. Dark Ace. Oh. Waiting for assist, and there it is. Orks coming in with what could have been a nasty flank. But I think Vroom has recognised the threat and backed away in time here. Keeping the Banshees in play for now. Oh, they drop a couple of models there. To the shooters of the Death Dread. Not often you see those things get a kill. Here's a Falcon, though, from Vroom. Transport for Eldar. Has some decent firepower for a transport. Although you can't fire out of it like you can with the Chimera. Warp Spider Exarch now with the Power Blades, a heavy melee weapon. And the anti-grav grenade. Powerful control. Banshees with their own heavy melee weapon now. They have reinforced off the Falcon and are going after the Death Dread here. Warp Spider's not helping out, but this could be a big fight. Banshee's now in retreat, not wanting to risk backing away and getting reinforced. Looks like the blue team are going to overrun the red. Autarch comes in and almost got the kill on those heavy weapons squad fellas, but needs to be careful here. What is she doing? Needs to run. Trying to jump away and gets shot down there. 401 354. That was a very, very quick death for the Autarch there. Tier 3 for Dark Ace. Fedaykin going for some Fire Dragons, and why not? They have a Chimera to kill. You got some Plasma Gun Guardsmen, up to 12 models now, both of them with the Commissar squad leader. You see him in there. A decent little combat model in his own right. Red team capping up the bottom. Nicely done. Z Captain's got some Warp Spiders on the field, bashing gens too. We have enhanced warp jump generator and improved targeters along with the power blades. Power blades also on Vroom, as we saw. And improved targeters for Fedaykin. Commando's level 2. Lord Commander level 3. Plague Champion level 4 with the Mucus Discharge. Blue team take the power back. Some repairs for the Death Dread too. Looks like red team are going after it. And here comes Z Captain, I think. Yep. Grenades going in on those tank busters. But a retreat. Tried to flank in on these guys, but didn't have any support, Z Captain. Oh no. Now down to just dire Avengers, Z Captain. Banshee's in a little bit of trouble. What the hell was that? Where did they go to? They like teleported into the Falcon there, it looked like. 330, 354, still pretty even on VPs. Only 50 in it is not a lot. Not even 50. Like 20. 30. Maths. Chaos Terminators for Dark Ace. Plague Champion goes down. Not sure what he was trying to do there. It looked like he was trying to melee the Falcon, which would have been hilarious. Chaos Terminators with those combi bolters and power fists. Need to be careful though. Those fire dragons doing a lot of damage to super heavy infantry. Autocannon being tied up, but the Warp Spider's going to get smacked with a couple of power fists and go down. Red team can now take the top. Should have maybe been capping the VP already there. Fight first is what they say. Tier 3 all round for the blue team now. Chimera is still around. Done pretty well. Did Daniel not get anything else on the field? I don't think so. Warp Spider doing his thing for Z Captain, teleporting ahead and decapping that VP. That's going to be a running theme as we go into Tier 3 onwards. Here comes the blue team. What do they have in terms of anti-vehicle here? They have tank busters. Chaos Terminators have their autocannon. That's anti-vehicle. And Commandos could get their Knob Leader, who has a rocket launcher. Kommando did not last long. 293 to 326. Grenade launcher barrage. Looks like the blue team might have enough here. Falcon, though, is really keeping the red team in this. The tank busters are not here. Chaos Terminators don't seem to be really targeting the Falcon. Blue team are going to get a decap at least, and we saw the red team unable to stand up against the might of two players, 2v2 in a stand-up fight. They find it quite tough at the moment. Need some more shurikens up, I think. Stem the tide, control some movement. Cover areas, cover your flanks. 238 to 326. Almost 100 VPs in it. Warp Spider finishes this cap. Z Captain's still on that thing. Who is this down? It's Fedaykin. Vroom is also down up here. Maybe Z Captain can revive, at least revive Fedaykin, I think. Blue team, nobody wants to bash this power, always stealing it. It will give you like 67 or something when you have it. But it'll be plus 19, so I guess 66. Chimera taking big shots from a fire prism here of Z Captain. 208326 Lehman Rust now for Daniel, and that will make short work of a fire prism if it can get into range. No sign of... oh, it does have the Vanquisher too. Increases its chances of getting shots on this fire prism. Falcon with the energy field on the way makes it into quite a tanky vehicle actually. Perhaps not what you'd expect from an Eldar vehicle. Lehman Russ is trying to chase the fire prism, doesn't quite have the vision and or range on it. Taking a lot of damage too, rear armor hits. The Falcon's here to help out as well, does have an anti-vehicle weapon on it. Chimera pushing up for some reason, what's this? Gonna take some rear armor hits here. Boom. 205325. Lehman Russ now getting repairs. Maybe just as a little distraction there. We got a Nurgle shrine. Fedaykin can nuke, and that would be a prime target for a nuke over there. Especially when everything's back and healing up. Blue team also have that power. Vroom now going for a Seer Council. Blue team looking relatively strong. Might be wanting to push this advantage a little bit more. I don't think I've seen them anywhere near this power, really. Might be taking this a little bit too easy here, the blue team. I mean, I understand wanting to hold position, not wanting to overextend. But you got to at least take a little look. I mean, all that was here was a fire prism. For a little while now. Here we go. Imperial Guard having a go. And grenades flying in. Chimera goes down. Who needs anti-vehicle weapons? Just chuck grenades on everything. Kicking off in the northeast. There's the Eldritch Storm. Looks like it was a pretty good one. Takes care of the shrine. The autocannon fellas also went down. Terminators live for now. They are being chased though by the Falcon. They should be able to survive this, you would think, if they keep on moving. I assume they've used their teleport already. Uh-oh, here comes the Seer Council. And there's an entangling web too. They are done for here. Nicely done by Fedaykin. And look at that, a sync kill on the last Terminator. That must have been pretty satisfying for Fedaykin. I think it was Fedaykin. Oh, maybe it was Vroom. Yep, Fedaykin didn't like the Terminators, it turns out. 205 to 226. Triple cap, though, for blue team. Eldar need to get some map back. They did deal a pretty nasty blow to Dark Ace's army. Down to 2 units. So they've got to try and press their advantage here. Avatar of Cain on the way for Z Captain, who is getting the VP back down there. What is this? Orks trying to power bash, and they do a good job. Got all the generators down. The war truck is maybe doomed. Heading towards a bunch of fire dragons, but the fire dragons are forced off. Good little push here back by the blue team. Getting straight back into the red team's face. It's a 1-to-1 cap. What is this buff over here? Was that just the... Oh, it was Inspired Determination. Lehman Russ dealt with. Seer Council already level 2. Having helped take out those Terminators. Falcon here not really worried about any of this stuff. Although something just went in. What was that? Oh. It was the Kasrkin's crack grenade. Nothing much else for them to worry about here though. So the council are persuaded to leave. Somehow, they have 4 models. Oh, down to 3 now. Blue team retook the northeast though. Wasn't expecting them to get it back so fast. Here's the avatar from Z Captain. Nob squad now on the way for Mitch. Daniel and Dark Ace both looking kind of depleted. Here comes a Land Raider from Dark Ace. Not sure that's the best choice against triple Eldar when they already have double Fire Dragons here. Could always be another Eldritch on the way. In fact, Fedaykin and Vroom are very close to an Eldritch again. Need that 500 red. 193, 192. Don't get a lot closer than that on VPs. Z Captain pushing against Blue Team's natural. And I think with an Avatar and a Fire Prism, might be able to take it. Here we go. Warp Spider's capping. Webway Gate is up over there. This Falcon has been amazing. Level 4 now with the energy field. Got to hand it to Vroom, handling that thing quite well. And Fedaykin with his double Fire Dragons has been pretty strong too. Fire Prism now up. They should be able to get the northeast back, I think. They should have enough damage and disruption from the Fire Prism to deal with the Nob squad, I would think, but you never know. The Seer Council there and double Fire Dragons, they will pour a lot of damage on them. They don't have their Nob leader back up yet, but they do have Mina and Greener and those hammers taking some unnecessary damage there from the Eldar. Seer Council going for a sneaky flank out of the webway, I assume. Fighting Nob squad now, frenzy's up, here comes the Phobos. Look at the Seer Council though, dealing with the Nobs. Disrupting the crap out of them. Warp Spider in there as well with his power blades. And there's an Eldritch. And that's probably going to be the end of the Phobos. Here comes the Fire Dragons. And there's a Falcon there and a Fire Prism. Yeah, down it goes. That's another Eldritch actually. Pretty devastating stuff. Oh, there's another nuke. It's an Imperial Abyss from Dark Ace. And hits pretty well actually. Look at that. But Dark Ace is now down to just heretics. What's going on down here? Orcs trying to get back this VP. So Mitch was split. I believe the Nobs got away. Lord Commissar goes down. There is another Leman Russ somewhere. Where is it? Over here. Red team retaining the natural VP of the blue team there. Avatar's pretty scary dude. And again, this top power being stolen and not bashed. Everyone's power hungry. Here's another Avatar from Vroom. Another Phobos from Dark Ace. Maybe thinking that, hey, they just used Eldritch twice. So they can't have it again, right? But, not sure that's the best choice. Like a distinct lack of setup teams in this game. I don't think we see a single Shuriken. Triple Eldar and no Shurikens. There must have been one. We did see some heavy weapon squads, at least one, but there was no Havocs, no Looters. Strange, but fun. Nob squad here. Down goes the war truck. Wrath of Cain sends them flying, and a big hit there from the Avatar. The Fire Prism's going to fall if it's not careful. Yep, Leman Russell's getting shots in there. Wailing Doom now. Doesn't quite hit those retreating Nobs. Might have finished them off. Power Blades, Warp Spiders going after the Nob squad there. This Leman Russ needs to move because here comes another Avatar and a Falcon. Second Leman Russ out now for Daniel. Needs to keep them moving. Uh-oh. Dawn of Pathing strikes again. Done for. Not sure what happened there. Hard to tell if it was user error or just Dawn of War's pathing. Oh, rocket run. Again, decently hit. Nothing really here to follow it up though. Wailing Doom again. 39 to 192. Red team looking pretty strong. And it's all because of the that double Eldritch push against Dark Ace, which really screwed them up. Daniel also losing Leman Russes a little bit easily. Another Eldritch. The Phobos somehow dodges it. The Heretics not so lucky. There they are, in a pile of heresy. Triple cap now for the red team, and that's going to be it. That was a pretty fun 3v3. Blue team started strongly, but the Eldritches and some good unit choices, I think, from the red team. This Falcon was amazing. The Fire Dragons did well. All the Warp Spiders did pretty well at being hella annoying and putting pressure on this VP too. And the level 7 Plague Champion did have Armor of Pestilence at the end. Level 4 Commando, who had his rocket launcher. Level 6 Lord Commissar, and we had level 6, level 7, and level 4 Warp Spiders. There you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.